Y'all hear me? Yeah, we here. We here. We here. But hey, listen, hit that like button. Y'all come hit that like button, man. All right, good. We good. Dante. This yeah, I shaved my head. Yeah, I shaved my head. I mean, shave my head. I'm bald. I'm bald now. We got Sweezy in the wait, we listen. We got hold up. We got Sweezy in the building. We got T Sweezy in the building. Listen, listen, yeah, listen. Where I'm looking for a certain individual though. I'm looking for a certain individual though that claims that he's not a Sixers fan. I'm looking for a certain individual that claims he's not a Sixers fan. And I'm also looking for Mike Sampson. Where's Mike Sampson at too?
Oh, they're not here yet.
I'm
True.
looking for certain. I'm looking for a so-called non-Sixers fan. It's not that. It's only like 12 something o'clock too. There's no listen. Where are you at though, Ralph? I'm gonna say where are you at, Ralph? Where are you at, Ralph? Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. Shut your channel down. I'm going back with it. Shut your channel down. See, this is what happens, man. Listen. Game over, man. Listen, man, game over with, man. Oh, that man, they couldn't score 90 points. Hey, so did they had to do. They ain't protect home court. But that being said, hey, one game at a time. Go back. Ralph resting. Now I want to hear that shit. Where he at? What time is it over there? What time is it over there? It's not. It's like 12 o'clock. It's like 12. I want to hear that. It's like, where you at? If you a so-called non-Sixers fan, I guarantee you, if they would have won, he would have been up on here. Where you at, Ralph? Come on, beat them dogs by 40. Just Tim had a bad game. Come on, man. That's why Malcolm Brogdon is sixth man of the year. If you trying to talk, Sweezy, I can't hear you trying to talk. Malcolm Brogdon, that's why he's the sixth man of the year. That's why. That's why he's sixth man of the year, people. That's why he is who he is. That's why Boston brought him onto the team. Made a trade for him. Where is certain individuals at though? You notice though, where are they at? Salute everybody. If y'all come hit that like button, man. What happened? What happened? Because they would have lost. Because Celtics would have lost. If Celtics would have lost, it's a different energy. People be making videos and people be doing all this stuff and that. Like, come on, keep the same energy. Where is certain individuals at? Nowhere to be found. So like that all that shit. Now that being said, Ralph, you got like listen. You better show up. You better show up, bro. All that shit you talking is fraudulent. Fraudulent. Everyone want to talk about fraud behavior. No, that's fraud behavior. All that front running you doing. We got Green. Oh, Jermaine, I see y'all. Sturdy in a bit. I see y'all. Come on, man. If that's the MVP. That's the MVP. Sturdy in a bit. I see y'all.
Can y'all hear me?
What's good? What's good, Sweezy?
You got echo.
What's good, Jared?
You got echo.
What's good?
Can y'all hear me?
What's good?
Listen, man, where's Ralph at? He was doing all this big talking last stream. He was doing all this big talking last stream.
About now.
All this big talking. You still got an echo.
So I refresh it, or how do I fix it?
You doing all this big talking last. Where you? Where
About now.
you on YouTube? You on a YouTube or You probably got.
I'm on the laptop. How do I fix it?
You on YouTube? You on the YouTube? You on YouTube? You on YouTube or the
I hit the link to YouTube.
You got. I don't know where it comes from.
And try to execute YouTube, Sweezy.
Oh, by now. Oh, I had my YouTube tab on. That's why, huh?
That's what I'm saying. You got mute.
I didn't even know to do that shit. Okay. That's better?
That being said, though,
yeah, that's better.
That being said, man, that's good.
That's good, Sweezy.
Listen, man.
Why don't you tell my team, nigga?
That's listen, where Ralph at? Because if they would have won, where is Ralph at? We have listen, man. Where is Ralph at? Yo Khalifa, listen, shout out to Yo Khalifa, a Sixers fan that's not gonna run for the smoke. He's there on the chat. He believes in his team. He a real Sixers. I ain't gonna say a real because Ralph is a real Sixers fan. I don't care what nobody say. He's a real Sixers fan. But Yo Khalifa got pride in himself, man. Yo Khalifa ain't gonna run for no smoke. Shout out to Yo Khalifa. Y'all didn't know Yo Khalifa made my logo. Y'all didn't know that he made my logo. Like, come on, bro. All that shit Ralph was talking about, bang, bang, when James Harden hit that three, all that shit he was doing, where he at? I'm gonna be real with you. That's the main reason I'm doing a lot, because I ain't gonna lie. This is the main reason why I'm only doing a lot for real.
All right.
Because at the end of the day is this. Win, lose, draw, you're gonna see me up here on these platforms. I ain't running duck with no smoke. If we would have lost, if we would have lost, because we would have won, and it was no blowout, I wouldn't even got on live. Tell you the truth, if it was no ass whipping like this, I wouldn't even got on live. I knew we were gonna win the game, but not like to this extent. I'm not surprised either, but still though, I wouldn't go on live. But this ass whooping here, I just saw, is only one game. We got listen. At the end of the day, we gotta go on Philly. We gotta go on Philly and do what we have to do. Come on, man. Let's go. Shout out to the Celtics, man. Great listen, play some defense, Celtics. Listen, what's gonna happen? you play some defense. Because this is total opposite of last game. Total opposite. Tatum had a bad game, but still dropped 40 on their head. Celtics still win by 40. They didn't even come on, man. Like I said, Celtics gotta slow the pace down. They got control the pace, which they can easily do. Control the pace, which you can do that by playing defense. Maximize your possessions, getting more possessions by playing defense. You know, come on, man. That's the MVP. That's the MVP though. Joel Embiid, the MVP. I couldn't tell.
Bad game, True.
I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell. He was on the court. I don't want to hear nobody. So he's coming off an injury. He ain't play with. I don't want to hear that shit. Because if it was Tatum or somebody else, y'all wouldn't care. That he's MVP, right? The MVP. Oh, y'all people talking about Marcus Smart. What y'all talk about Marcus Smart? Listen, he outplayed James Harden, didn't he?
Facts.
He outplayed James Harden.
Harden didn't have the same game, True.
Where is Ralph at?
Hey, True. I like how we was pressuring them. We applied that full court pressure.
Right, put that pressure.
LeBron is smart.
Man.
When they needed to.
And White.
Pressure on him, man.
Hey, White had a slow game, and then White just start striving down the second half.
Listen, be aggressive, White. Listen, Derek White.
Because to be honest, nobody on the Sixers were really doing nothing other than Maxey in the first quarter. Or they got most of their points from the free throw line. So if it wasn't for the free throw line, if it wasn't for the ref blowing the whistle every play, because I remember when Grant checked in, they do the ball to Embiid, and Embiid was supposed to up. He just fell down. Grant was like this.
That was crazy, bro.
You see that?
You called that?
He got every call.
I was mad with that. I'm like, you called that? I was like, that was disgusting. Like
this nigga hard flopping all over the place. This shit made no sense.
I wonder why he began injured.
Just blowing the whistle every fucking play. I'm like, why is this nigga why he end up on the ground? This nigga's 7'2".
Like, come on, bro. Like he has to practice like flopping and stuff. He has to. Like that has to be like instinct him to flop at that point. It's like, come on, bro. Like you have it's like instinct, like second nature him to flop. Because like that was crazy. That was crazy. I'm like, bro, it is like this play. You gonna call that? Like, come on, man.
But that is something that teams practice. Sure.
Anthony Mudden want to go have another game like that.
Teams do not practice flopping.
No, not teams. I'm saying like no, certain players actually do practice how to flop. Like it is an art form.
No, they don't. I don't know. He may do, but
you don't think players actually practice how to fall?
You said
probably on
flopping
their
out
own
fall.
time, but not in practice though. Hell
You
no.
said flop. You said flop. You said flop.
Probably on their own time.
You said fall, not flop.
I don't know. I feel like people still do practice that, true.
Now I ain't gonna lie though. Marcus might be flopping too, but like it's a
Yeah,
little
he
bit
does
different.
flop a lot.
It's a little bit different though. But he does it. He does it on the defense. I mean, it is what it is. He be flop. It is what it is though. But like when James Harden be flopping, but it's like same time, you're not gonna go to the line. You're not gonna go to the line. Or like said. That's why they're not gonna win. That's why they're not gonna win though. All that flopping, you trying to bail out, get foul calls. But listen, you go to free throw line you want to. That plays in the Celtics, but that plays in the Celtics. That plays in the Celtics' favor. At the end of the day, that plays. Oh, it's connected then, right? This Joker on your stream, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's connected. That's okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
he
I
and
see
Embiid both
the
flop.
picture, true.
I just got. But yeah, though, like
first time cross streaming, bro. He never did it before.
Listen, this is cross. Hey, subscribe to T Sweezy. Hold up. If I ain't subscribed to subscribe to T Sweezy. Listen, man. Listen. That was a great win. One game at a time. On to the next one. 3 more wins. 3 more wins. 3 more wins. You know what I mean?
And can they take one in Philly? True.
What type of question? You are you like questioning that's impossible to do? That's hard.
No. The only reason I ask that is just because I worry about teams when they lose the first game at home. Like,
Celtics did that in semis and conference last year. I mean,
did that against Bucks and Miami too.
So what's your
right,
point?
But the only reason I asked that is because we saw the Grizzlies last year lose the first game and they were dead ever since, basically. Like I just worry, like when you lose that first game at home, like I just worry sometimes.
That's not.
They're not the same Memphis team from last year though.
That's not general.
They regret for sure.
Right. That being said, though, the Celtics team lost the semis first round game in the first game against Miami last year in the conference finals. So what that mean?
I don't know. My whole thing is the game. They got to take game 3 because I worry if they don't take game 3, just because you don't want to.
All Celtics got to do is split. All Celtics got to do is split. What are you talking about?
No, I get that. I'm saying like the more likely game would be game 3.
You don't get it because like all it don't matter if they win next game. All they got to do is split. That's all they have to do.
Well, we know I have to split.
And then we back to the TD Garden.
That being said, hypothetically, it goes to 7 games. They're not beating us in game 7 at home. They're not.
Well, no, it rarely happens where teams win on the road in game 7. Like that is a good point.
There's only one time that ever happened, and that person is still in the league now, ironically, but. That level of player,
that was 2018.
That level of player doesn't exist in this league right now. Just being honest with you.
Well, he got eliminated already. True.
What are you talking about?
You said that level of player. The only level of player like that got eliminated.
No. That level of player does not exist in this NBA. I said it. I'm gonna repeat myself. That level player. The reason why I have it may be a small reason. Or maybe even a relevant reason. Jokic is not on that LeBron James level in 2018. Let's stop it. Let's stop it, bro.
Well, no, we know that. I mean, there's only one player that's like that.
Renegade. Shout out to Renegade, but Renegade don't know that. Renegade don't know that.
Well, no, what?
There ain't no player of that caliber playing the league right now. And even if it is, hey, Rick, if you believe it is, they not this Celtics team is not just a regular, you know what I mean? There ain't gonna be no team that's gonna just do that, like, you know what I mean?
Hey, true.
Go ahead.
What up?
I ain't gonna lie, Nuggets damn near going to the finals.
They probably could. I want to see them. It all depends how they can match up against Warriors and I do. I think they can beat the Warriors or the Lakers. I do believe that, but
Who, Denver?
I can see the Lakers and Warriors also beating them.
Warriors is hurting on the interior. Like Warriors got better guards, Lakers got like better wings, and Wiggins wasn't doing anything. Like Wiggins, he didn't give him anything. Like he was basically like Dylan Brooks, pretty much.
Cool.
I ain't gonna go that far. He would come on. You just Dylan Brooks because that's
Wiggins played defense, but his offense was broke.
Nah, Jordan Poole did some bullshit though. That was a bullshit.
That was down there from half court. I don't know what this dude was thinking. What's up, Dad?
That was a BS shot.
I mean, I think Jordan Poole always has the confidence to believe that he can hit 30-footers.
Like that. But here's the thing, though. You shooting 33% all season. You shooting 33% all season. Now I don't know what he's shooting in the playoffs per se, but that he could have. But here, that his spacing was terrible. Off the ball, the spacing was terrible. He could have been closer to the hash to shoot that three.
I mean, look,
LeBron was sagging off the paint, and Dennis Schroeder was on Klay Thompson in the corner. All he had to do was be closer to the 3-point, get closer to the 3-point line. Because they were trying to trap Curry. They were trying to get the ball out of Curry's hands. The Schroeder was already in the corner. So he was going to cheat off. LeBron was sagging off. He still, and then if LeBron James, even if he's okay, LeBron James is closing out. That being said, that's still a shot. I mean, if it's contested, I mean, you live with that. At least it's a close shot. It's not that was a deep range shot. Like, what you talking about?
Yeah, you gotta remember though, like
Jordan was a bad shot.
You gotta remember Jordan Poole. The thing with Jordan Poole though is like he's one of those guys, and he even said that like he has in his mind a Kobe mentality where any shot he feels takes is a good shot.
I don't give a fuck what type of mentality. That was a dumbass shot.
What? I'm not saying it's a good shot. I'm just saying that's why he shot it. Like he has a mentality to take any shot.
What you doing right now trying to get excuse of it. That's a dumbass shot, bro. I mean, it is what it is. Like, I feel what you're saying. Well, his mentality and all that, but that's an excuse. Like, that was a dumbass shot. And this even the playoffs.
Curry was already getting double teamed, bro. There's other ways that he could have scored. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to shoot that far away.
He could have. They had time on the clock. He could have been close to the 3-point line. That was a deep. Like you've been shooting. He's shooting 32% from the playoffs. He shooting even worse from 3 in the playoffs.
He was 6 for 10 prior to that.
I understand that, but
he was cooking.
Him and Curry went on a run. Clay didn't do nothing in the second half.
But I don't know if he could have took a better shot than that though.
Well, guys,
that's all I'm saying. He could have took a better shot.
But the thing is, though, if you get closer and like hesitate, LeBron is gonna block that shot.
That's a good ass point too, though. When people learn that Kobe mentality works for Kobe, not for the 6 man. That's an excellent point.
Who said that?
We got Lee. We got Lee.
You know what's so crazy?
In the building.
Tobias Harris. You know what's so crazy? I heard the Warriors only drove to the paint, like only got like 7 points in the paint or something like that. And then the Lakers, they were just forcing them to shoot a bunch of shots and shit.
That's how the Lakers.
And then they were just clogging up the paint. You feel me? And the Warriors were too little. And basically when they put Draymond at the 5, that's when they went on a 14-1 run.
Yeah.
Because Looney wasn't giving them any production on offense or defense.
Yeah, that's
he was doing cool. He was doing cool in the first quarter, and after that, like the Lakers just start turning up the second, third quarter.
It's tough though because like you need Looney on the court at the same time, but the spacing it's harder. You can't play, especially the Lakers.
Bro, he missed a lot of layups, bro. Like,
yeah, but when you got Lakers defense and Anthony Davis down there, and shout out to Anthony Davis, I tip my hat off. Hey, look,
Anthony Davis was a fucking anchor, man. That man was everywhere, man. He was looking like defensive player of the year. I'm not gonna lie.
Anthony Davis showed why he's the third best big in the game. But
he had that shit on lock.
That may be a little bit.
Telling me be the best player on the Lakers. What
up, Lee?
He the best player on the Lakers.
Tobias Harris.
I don't know about that.
Now there's a back. Hold up, y'all. This is a backstory on Lee's name. Tobias Harris, Paul George Harris, nasty work. So I'm gonna ask you. Let me ask you a question. No. This is he is trolling, but it's not. This is Lee though. He does that. But the reason why he said that, matter of fact, I'm gonna ask you. Would you trade Tobias Harris for Paul George right now?
You're asking that dude, right?
Yeah. No, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Would you trade Tobias Harris for Paul George?
No.
You gotta explain that.
Because
you wouldn't?
Tobias Harris can't lead a team, and he's not an
No,
all-star.
I'm saying if you were
he had a couple
Sixers,
all-star seasons with the Clippers and shit.
my fault. Let me ask, if you were a Sixers fan, if you were Sixers, would you trade for Paul George for Tobias Harris?
Straight up, right?
Yeah.
Tobias
you had opportunity.
I'm not gonna lie though, Tobias had been one of the best defenders in the league this year though. His defense
y'all got to stop
there.
that. Come on, man. He ain't been playing no defense, man. Come on, man.
No, he has.
No, he has been playing some defense.
He's playing defense. So you trying to tell me you weren't
one of their better defenders?
So you trying to tell me, sweet? Come on, you trying to tell
he's
me
an underrated defender, true.
He's been playing good defense.
What up?
I'm not saying his defense is on Paul George or Anthony Davis or Jaylen Brown or Draymond, or Giannis. I'm not saying that.
If you a GM of the Sixers, you wouldn't make that deal happen. If they propose a trade, hey, we just want to buy.
If I was the Sixers,
yes.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, I'm about to say okay.
I thought you said if I was the Clippers. Okay.
Yeah, no. Because the reason why I'm saying that because we got a dude. Shout out to Ralph. I don't know if you know who Ralph. I think you know who Ralph is. He's still been missing too, by the way. What up, Lee?
Yeah, the
what's good with it, Lee?
Hold on. What Ralph said a couple nights ago, that was forget nasty work. That was the nastiest work.
Trifling work.
Right. The absolute disgust. He really fixed his mouth to say if he were the Sixers and the Clippers just said, hey, we want Tobias Harris straight up. We'll give you Paul George. This dude said no. Paul George is injury prone.
You on crack. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be worried. I mean, the injuries, that'd be the only thing that'll be held back if he can be healthy. But I'll be worried. If they had Paul George,
true, I don't care. True, I'm making that trade 101 times out of 100.
What you got? Paul George, James Harden, and B.
That was
come out.
I'm surprised. True, I'm surprised you didn't end the stream after that. I would have.
That was crazy, bro.
That was nice.
Hey, if y'all didn't know, Lee expired me during the stream too, but I ain't gonna lie. Lee texted me. He inspired me to do the stream because, like I said, listen, I wasn't going to stream. I really wasn't going to stream, regardless of what happened. Now we the lost. I was streaming. We lost. I've been pissed off, but
I'm just waiting for Ralph. I'm
just saying though. That's what makes it even more nastier. It's like that what makes it even more nastier because like you did all that and then like you lose one because he really thought like in the back of his mind, man, Celtics not like that. They gonna give up game 2 and he's gonna come on. That's what he really thought, but it's like that's not how it works.
Yeah, but that then I'll just comment on the game real fast. If the Celtics can just tone it down on turnovers, just like tonight. It's. I'm not gonna say it's a gentleman's sweep. I respect the Sixers.
Yeah, I do too. True respect.
They're a
good basketball team. We got to
play
different than they was last year.
Yeah,
they extremely got better on offense and defense.
No turnovers last game. That was crazy. Like end of the stretch was crazy, but like it wasn't really a big. The defense really was a big issue last game. Honestly. If that really was the only thing I had to complain about was the defense. It's like you play defense, y'all gonna get more opportunities on the offense end. And that's that's why I think the reason why I think the Celtics has been struggling is like I think the identity last year was defense, but I think their identity this year is offense.
Yeah.
And now it's like they trying to figure out which I mean, I don't know if it's a bad thing or whatever, but it's like I'm trying to think of an NBA team. Have you seen like a team like a team that was a historic defense last year, per se, on a historic defensive run, into a team now that's a great offense?
Yeah, the Phoenix.
I mean, don't get to it. We still play excellent, great defense, right? Even at times at the level we did last year, as you've seen tonight. But it's like the Celtics got. I don't know what it is though, and now effort got to be a consistent thing. Listen. We got because they Celtics think they can, just can walk in and just it doesn't work that way. But that being said, they're not playing no games. They answered back like they needed to do on in game 3 and going to Philly.
Yeah, that's my first take. The second take is these numbers that the Celtics players be wearing. It's ridiculous. Like all these players wearing number 90 something. Like that's disgusting.
You
Is
said
that
all the what?
all the numbers that these Celtics players wear?
Well, every last number is retired, bro.
That's
what you
pretty
expect.
right. That's
why
saying.
That's hella annoying though. We retire every number.
Right.
Same time though. Some of you had. Some of them girls you had to retire though.
True. First of all, don't nobody want to see a player wear 97. That's number one. That's disgusting.
They chose that.
You talking about Mike Muscala?
Yeah, I just
57.
That's Mike Muscala though. Like I don't. If
Blake Griffin got number 95.
Yeah, that's just hideous. But
I mean,
they got an offensive line number.
Right.
You gotta stand out though.
That shit hella ugly, man. I would have hated to be a Celtic player. Ugly ass numbers.
That and I still want Jason Tatum to change his number too.
Why?
Nah, zero cold.
Zero cold.
Hold on, for the Celtics, zero is cold for them for the Celtics. Like that's cold.
It's just
like
he wear that shit right. Avery Bradley didn't wear that shit right.
I just never liked the number 0. I thought Jason Tatum would wear like number 8 to honor Kobe or something.
Nah, he be himself though. That's why I like be himself. Zero.
No, that's.
I think zero fits him because like it's definitely like when you think of Celtics and he go. Like I said, I do think he's going to go down as a Celtics legend, of course. But zero, that'll be anonymous to him. That number 0.
That number is just disgusting. But that's number 2.
I always love the number 0. Wolverines. Always love that number 0. Man.
I've never liked that number. And then my last take is you guys are talking about
Mazzulla really cockeyed, bro. What the fuck?
Oh gosh,
I think he had like a surgery on his eye and shit. Oh, I forgot what happened to his.
He did.
I think so.
Yeah, remember he missed a couple games because of that. His eye.
His eye been doing that weird shit.
Y'all see him.
I thought it was just a lazy eye. I mean, well,
what up, y'all see him wrestling with Marcus Smart.
Oh god. But then my last take is you guys were talking about the Lakers and the Warriors. Look, if the Warriors have no answer for Anthony Davis, there's none. And then on top of Kevon Looney guarding him is like, look, he's a good player. Anthony Davis, I'm not saying he should average 30 and 20 every night, but he should have his way every night, no matter what. Yeah. He should be averaging about 28 to about 32 points, about 14 rebounds every night. Period. And I like what I like the defensive assignment that Jared Vanderbilt has on Steph Curry. If you look at the people are going to look at the stat sheet and say, well, Steph Curry was 2 of 10 when Vanderbilt guarded him, which is true, but it's not just the stat sheet. It's when you watch film. He really made Steph work.
Vanderbilt played great off-ball defense.
Hey, listen,
I'm not going to say he locked him up, though, but he slowed him down in the first half, though.
Listen, y'all know this. I wanted
Vanderbilt can't guard him on ball, though.
When he was on the block, I wanted the Celtics to get him bad. I wanted Brad Stevens to get him.
Yeah,
it's rigged, bro.
Nah, I mean,
it's under the table deal, bro. Nobody.
They got Westbrook.
Broke the record. Everybody want Westbrook. What the fuck? Hell no.
I'm saying though, he
trying to get rid of Westbrook since last year.
He came in with a Westbrook.
They was asking teams for 2-3 first-round picks for Vanderbilt. Remember that, true? They was asking teams for that. They just gave up Westbrook and they bought him out.
I think we could have got him.
Might not be there. It's a top 4 projected. That's under the table deal.
That was a salary. That was like a salary move. That was like a ideal situation how they moved.
He's cheap, bro. So it didn't make no sense to move him. You feel me?
Yeah.
I mean, for the
and then they changed the rule. Even if they lost all their games, they won too many games. They can't get Wembanyama or whoever the fuck out there because they want them there 40 games. So it gotta go to the
we're gonna mail
the Hornets, the Pistons, and who else is terrible?
We're gonna mail it. We're gonna mail it the next game on the. I don't know you try to do it. I think you try to finish this series as quick as possible, Renegade. I don't think you try to. You have to, because like the longer the series goes, the more benefit is going to be the Warriors because they're younger. It is what it is.
Yeah. Oh, and I'll say this for the defensive adjustments for the Lakers, which I think for the most part they did well. They can't have Troy Brown Troy Brown Jr. on Klay Thompson anymore. They can't. They can't.
But look though, the reason why they did that is because Rui too damn slow, and he not a good defender. And Troy Brown, he's quicker, and he could chase Klay Thompson around. That's why.
I won't say
because he'll get behind Klay Thompson so much.
I won't say Rui's a bad defender. He's okay.
He's okay. Like I mean, they play zone defense. They play zone defense. I'm not gonna say that's not really real defense.
You gotta know how to play a zone. You gotta know how to play a zone. But here's the thing: you still gotta play a zone.
Because Jordan Poole, he was looking like a good defender when they played against us in the finals. You feel me? Because they were in that zone.
That's what.
Well, that's not man to man. Feel me?
That's what.
AD, Vanderbilt, Schroeder, Troy Brown.
That's also what it was.
Who else I'm missing? That's it. That's their best defenders.
That's another subject I want to talk about. Man, that shot was terrible. Good for the Lakers last night, but that shot was terrible.
Yeah, that was.
It was stupid.
You were shooting bad from three. Look, I understand he hit 6 threes. I understand that, but at the same time, you've been shooting bad. You've been shooting bad from
the whole playoffs.
The whole season. He's shooting bad the whole season.
Oh, he is shooting under 30%, huh?
He's shooting 33.
That shot is endorsed in the media, true.
He's shooting, but my whole thing is like that. He had time to step in. At least shooting a shot and step in. He had time to do that. He had time to shoot. Because LeBron James was sagging off. Even LeBron James, he would close. I mean, he would have closed out. That's still for you. Take that. At the end of the day, you made it. If you miss, you miss. But it's still been like a better shot. You took a deep three for no reason.
True. Can I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah.
Will the NBA ever call illegal screens on the Warriors in particular?
I don't know, bro. That should be.
Yeah, man, that was horrible.
No, that shit would piss me off, bro. Last year, that shit really was insane. Like it was, like you really saw. Like I ain't gonna like you really see how bad it. You see how if you really watch it, it's bad. But like I be trying to tell people, and people didn't believe me last year. If you watch it, like, because Curry basically was like the only like consistent offensive player last year in the finals for the Warriors. And then them Draymond screens, bro.
Gosh, they're nasty, crazy, bro. Did you see that and one Steph Curry got when refs called a foul on AD? And AD technically he did foul him, but prior to the foul, Draymond set a screen on AD and grabbed him the whole. He grabbed him the whole time.
I don't know how he get away. That's what I be saying. Like when I don't feel sorry for Draymond when shit be happening to Draymond because he be getting away with a lot of shit, bro.
That dude. It's like refs. Are you ever gonna call that? That is. But
he do be get suspended. But like I said, that's why it's like that's why he do be getting suspended and he don't get a benefit of doubt for certain shit because they let him get away with a lot of shit. Like
yeah, man, it was
like it's like it is what it is. Like he really be that screen. Like bro, that's a screen. I ain't on like because I remember like KG. He didn't hold people, but he used to like do a little moving, whatever. He do like tricks, but like Draymond really be like throwing your hips and grabbing. Like he be hip checking people, bro. Holding. I'm like, come on, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Now you never play through that, bro. I remember man playing, especially if you play like dog. I remember playing shout to my guy though, but he was saying legal screens like a motherfucker, dog. I had to try to go through moving screens. I'm like, all right, bro, that should be.
I'm telling you, I am telling you.
What up, Ray?
You see, Joel Embiid finally got that MVP.
He finally got it. Got it lost too. but hey, he finally got it. Cry for it. Enough. He deserved it. He deserved it. It is what it is. I ain't gonna take that MVP away from him. Let it end being scoring. What up, Ray?
I think everybody was happy it wasn't Jokic again. Not true.
Yeah, I don't think anybody was happy about it. It was just been. I mean,
I sure was.
Is what it is. I don't know. I don't think
Jokic's a great player, but he don't deserve 2 MVPs, bro. Especially 3P. Nah.
What you mean? He had an MVP caliber season. What you mean? He had an MVP caliber season. What did him winning 3 MVPs mean?
Well, I think people want to
MVP for getting bounced out in the first round constantly, bro. Come on, bro.
Well, no, I think people
y'all gotta stop. You gotta put context. Like, come on, like he got put out. He put up the
same stats.
We gotta put things in context. Like Jamal Murray been hurt for like past couple years and was not available. We gotta put things in context.
No, but true. I think
Now look at him now. Jamal Murray being back.
But it took Embiid his
form.
third year to get an MVP though. That makes no sense.
Well, I think
Bro,
people
hold on.
think
Jokic made to the conference finals though. We got
John show that.
that was in the bubble though. True.
What the fuck? It's a regular season award. It's a regular season award though. It's not a playoff. It's a regular season award.
Embiid averaged more rebounds.
It's a regular season
more
award.
blocks, more
He don't have more
steals.
rebounds. He don't have more rebounds than Jokic. He don't. He's not.
I was talking about last year.
No, he didn't.
Jokic just averaged more assists.
Jokic is a better player than Embiid. I don't know why we have this kind. Like,
No, he's not.
And I disagree with that.
What happened with that matchup, True?
He can't defend.
Jokic is better. What do you mean? Stop saying he can't defend. He can't
He
guard.
can't, bro. Jokic is not a good
defender. Both sides of the court or one side of the floor?
What you say?
Bro,
is basketball based on one side of the floor or both sides of the floor?
If that's the case, Gary Payton better than Steph Curry.
What can?
If that's the case,
No.
Jokic is a horrible defender, bro.
They're only two superstar centers in the league.
What are you talking about? If that's the case, then
what can't? Okay.
Steph Curry.
What can't? What can Jokic? I mean, what can Embiid can't do that Jokic can't do?
He's not a good.
I give it nobody.
He pretty much can do everything Jokic could do.
He's not good. He's not.
Jokic is a basic playmaker.
He can't pass.
The ball of the court.
He's not.
Embiid can't pass, Weezy. Embiid can't pass.
Oh, someone came on the panel. Hold on. Go ahead, True.
There's Ralph.
He said Jokic is a good defender. True. Hell no.
He's not a good defender.
Terrible.
Hold on. I didn't say he's all that on defense, but he's not y'all make saying he's like
he's a cone though, True.
No, he's not. Bro,
he can't even go to the court, bro.
He's not a good defender.
If that's the case, then why they are a team that can possibly be in the finals?
Because their offense.
Can I get my take on that?
That don't make no sense. That would make no sense. We not first of all, like, here's the thing. We know Embiid has a better defense than Jokic. That's not no question about that. I mean, we saw it even tonight. Embiid was
what up, Chris?
I'll say the B defense, his 5 blocks, that was impressive. I'm not gonna lie. He's one of the best defensive bigs in the game. That being said,
Embiid is impactful on both sides of the floor. Jokic is only impactful on one side of the floor.
Right.
If his offense not going, then he's unplayable.
How? Jokic is more impactful than Embiid still. What are you talking about?
No, he's not though, True. No, he's not.
He's not.
Magic Johnson was more of a one-sided player. What is that supposed
He
to mean?
could play defense though, True. He could play some defense.
Magic was not no all-time. Magic was not a great defender.
He wasn't a cone.
Exactly. Jokic hella slow, bro. He got slow feet. Exactly.
Right.
Who be cooking? So what? Why?
Only Embiid can remember that he actually get out there perimeter and block a couple shots.
True. I got you. Ralph, not Ralph. Jared, you said Magic Johnson could defend. Did you see what Tim Hardaway did against him in the 1991 semifinals? That was the ultimate.
Bro, Tim Hardaway was a great scorer.
But it doesn't matter. He couldn't defend, period.
Nah, that's cap.
He
was capable on defense.
No, he was not. What are you talking about? He was never
your background, bro.
He was capable, bro. He wasn't a cone.
Capable. He was not a good defender. That's what I'm talking about. Why
he wasn't worse than Jokic, though, Lee.
What are you talking about? He was never a good defender.
He's a better defender than Jokic, Lee.
He's not. What are you talking about?
Yes, he is. Jokic plays on defense.
No, he's not.
Jared, you just talking to ass, bro. Like I don't know what.
Hey, True. How do I drop the link?
Just put the invite. Hit the invite shit.
My invite shit don't pop up. All I see is present, settings, and leave studio. That's all I see.
I'll put the link. Go on. Tell him to go on my channel.
My boy texted me. Was like, "Yo, I didn't get the link or something."
The link won't show up. Or text.
Yeah, he dropped the link.
You got his number. You got his number.
Yeah, he texted my phone.
Copy this and send it to your phone and send it to him.
Okay.
I'll do it.
How do I pin my channel in the thing?
You said pin it was. Hold up.
They ain't letting me drop the link on here.
Hold on.
I'm not doing the StreamYard shit. Yeah. They don't know my name. They just see your name.
T Sweet, hold up. Type it again. I'm about if y'all ain't subscribed to T Sweet, subscribe to T Sweezy. If y'all not already. It's another Celtics channel. He be capping sometimes. That's why he capping. But listen, if you want Celtics other Celtics content,
I talk about the Raiders. I do Celtics post game. I recap the game. I also do play by play. I just started doing. I'm new to that.
I just send you the link. I just send you the link on the phone. You can send it home.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'm on this is True to King TV. If y'all like I said, it's True to King TV. If y'all knew, like Jared, what are you doing, bro? Like, come on, bro. You see this?
Can you hear me?
This why? Come on, what are you doing? I hear you. What the fuck you doing? I see you too. What are you doing?
Turn your camera off, bro.
Yeah, I forgot to turn my camera. My fault. I forgot to turn my camera.
What you mean? You had it, bro. You did it all. Come on, now you gonna lie? Like you like, come on, bro. Like why you lie, yo? Hey, come on, but yo, Ralph. This is
I sent you the link.
Can I get my take, please?
Yeah, it was good.
Go ahead.
How you gonna say it was good? It's not in your channel, bro.
You said what?
I'm talking about Jared, not you, my brother.
Oh, Jared.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, salute to my brother T Sweez and my brother
This is channel too, y'all. This channel T Sweez.
I mean, my fault, Lee. My brother Lee, my brother True. What's up, Jared?
Let's go, Ralph.
My fault.
A lot of empty shots tonight. I mean, B, he kept the offense stagnant when he came out there. I don't know.
I told you, Ralph. What I told you, Ralph. I said what I told you.
He, like everybody was standing around looking for him to create for himself. Couldn't get in the rhythm. 5 block shots, that's cool and all that. He turned the ball over in key moments. The fouls was kind of like crazy. Like,
hello, can you hear me?
I heard you.
Yeah,
he going Ralph. Keep going, Ralph.
What's up?
Like every time like the Celtics drove, they called the foul, but on the Sixers and they ain't called the foul when they drove. But that's not the reason why the league was the league. A lot of great threes Celtics made, key moments. I mean, the offensive rebounds on both ends was horrible, but the defensive rebounds was a stalemate on both ends. Both high rebounding on defensive end. A lot of adjustments gotta be made with Embiid out there. I think he held them back on what they really could do.
You think they need to slow the
Harden didn't have the same game. Melton didn't give him 14 points. Maxey didn't do anything since the first quarter. Feel me? And then if it wasn't for all those foul calls, they wouldn't be in the game.
I feel like it was just a bad game.
Just kept falling all over the place.
Hey,
we outscored them every quarter.
Right.
The offense was stale because of what he was out there. Every time he wasn't out there,
there was 1 for 3. There was 1 for 13 from 3 the first half. We was 8 for 22. And then we made all of our free throws in the first half. They missed 2. And then our bench scored 13. They bench scored 14. Then we scored 7 fast break points. They scored 14. This the first half stat.
They probably should have passed it more around.
I understand.
That being said, that's why I got a question. I got a question. Now that being said, this is easy said because this gonna be a something Doc Rivers got to figure out. When Embiid's on it, if you notice, like I said, and Joe Mazzulla, they said this before. The Sixers play at a faster pace when Embiid's not playing. That being said, can they play a faster pace when Embiid's on the court, Ralph? Or anybody?
They did it this season and had moments in the playoff. They can do it, but he had to get back in rhythm. But I think they picked the wrong game to do it.
They should have picked game 3.
You can go up 2-0 and you can afford to lose game.
I think he was gonna lose regardless if he didn't play or he did play. They was gonna lose regardless because
they had no answer for the way they moved their offense.
I don't know. I mean, I guess he got to get in rhythm. The reason why to play, if there's him to get in a rhythm was a reason to play. Then I'm not mad at that, but I don't think they can play at that pace they did that first game with Embiid. I don't think so.
No, He slows the tempo down.
I don't think so. And then now that being said, that's crazy. Now that being said, if it's a slower pace, that's on the Celtics' advantage, and that's what you saw tonight. When it's a slower pace, like going to a free throw line, like I said, the Celtics was okay. They go to the free throw line. They'll be going to the free throw line. It's whatever.
Shots. Nice.
But that being said, though, it's like that's gonna be in the Celtics' favor if the game slows down. When you play, especially when you play, that's for anybody. Like you play great defense against a great team that's playing defense, you want to play at a fast pace, transition and stuff like that to get them so the defense won't set. You know what I mean? When the game slows down, you go on the free throw line. Yeah, you're getting points, right? But defense and set, you know what I mean, and all that. That's why if you notice Tyrese Maxey, a fast guy, likes to play fast and whatever. He was the only one that, you know what I mean? But he can't be the only one though. You get what I'm saying?
He didn't get off tonight because Embiid
I'm
kept
saying the
calling
first
for a
half he
pick
did.
and roll.
The first half he did. We give up the first half.
Yeah, because Paul Reed was.
Paul Reed had a solid game as well too.
Paul Reed was out there with
Paul
him.
Reed
Harris didn't do anything.
He don't need a pick and roll.
As long as they don't play Montrezl Harrell, they good, bro. Montrezl Harrell ass.
We know he not.
No.
Come on.
Are y'all all Celtics fans?
I'm a Celtics. I'm a
Just
Celtics.
me and True.
Oh, okay.
I think these niggas Lakers fans.
And fall back, SB.
Well,
He's not the real MVP. You can't.
I mean, I think he deserved it, but it's close. I don't think people are saying he doesn't deserve this. I think they're wrong because he did deserve it. Even I don't think he was the MVP, I'm not gonna say he didn't deserve it because they all balled out. So it's
3 years.
Hold up. That being said,
MVP should have been Giannis.
Hold up though. Let me read this in the comment. If both teams, let's say this, okay, if both teams are inconsistent, the rest of the teams are inconsistent too. Then that's a fact, right? Can we all agree
both
with
the
that?
teams what?
If the Celtics and the Sixers are inconsistent, then the rest of the teams in the West are inconsistent too. And the teams you see now in playoff, every team in the playoff is inconsistent. Then.
Yeah,
that's the case.
And you talking about the top defensive teams in the league playing against each other.
The Nuggets are inconsistent.
The Nuggets the only team not consistent in the West to me.
That was a little heat up.
And nobody else consistent to me in the West.
That's why games can go either way.
Like I'm just saying though, like
the Suns traded away their depth and their roster is not well balanced, and then they depth is hurting them.
Right.
Roster TJ Warren, and then Biyombo stuck. He shouldn't be.
Can I address that? You know what's crazy? The Suns didn't have
a bad game.
The Suns didn't have depth before they traded. They only traded away 2 players, so they would have had the same problems even if they never traded for KD.
Depth is a big issue.
I'm saying. No,
they need a backup big, but they never made that move.
No, Dave's right. He's absolutely right.
No, I'm saying they never had depth.
KD was playing great anyway. But he was just selling on offense, bro. Like Jamal Murray and Porter had a bad game, and them niggas still lost by damn near 20?
It's because Jokic balled out. Jokic showed
KCP and Bruce Brown was doing their thing.
Right.
And then that rookie, what's his name? Christian, the white guy.
Brown.
He's pretty good. Brown. No, white guy.
Brown. No, it's Brown. It's Brown. It's pronounced
Brown?
Yes, it's pronounced Brown.
They got a U in it, bro.
Yeah, I know, but it's pronounced Brown.
You sure?
It's sound. Yeah, it's sound.
Yes.
Right.
Christian Brown with a U?
Yeah.
Wow.
What the fuck? Why people are weird?
Why do people give a pass to Kevin Durant, True?
What you talking about?
Here's the problem with
even if they don't win it this year, I'm not gonna hold it against them because KD been battling with injuries and he just got there. And then chemistry.
No, stop it.
No, honestly,
chemistry not an overnight thing. It ain't like he been here the whole year.
People do give KD passes.
Last year, look at them now.
Let me get my take off. That being said, though, KD chose this situation. He knew. Here's the thing, though. That's not a guarantee. What moves can they make next year? Them to compete and win a championship.
They can get some more depth. They can trade Ayton.
That's easier said than done.
Yeah, they got to trade Ayton for bench players.
Oh, but here's the thing.
What the hell they going with Ayton?
My fault. You get your take off, True. My fault.
You good, but that's easier said than done though. Because you
trade
DeAndre Ayton, you have you lost. You still need a big man.
But he doesn't play like a big man though, True.
Bro, what are you talking about?
It's because of eternal reasons, bro.
No, but he does play soft a lot though. True.
No, the point is though, like
He just started acting like that. What are you
it's
talking about?
the point. No, the point is, regardless though, Rob, it doesn't help his case. There's no excuse why to play like what a.
In my
Force
opinion,
we got L. Oh, we got LB in the We got LB in the bit. We got LB in the bit.
That's my boy LB. Salute LB.
What's good, LB?
But
What you got on this game, Dave?
oh, the Celtics game. Okay, so this game, it was really a blowout. It was just Celtics domination. It was a must win after a bad loss, in my opinion, for losing game one. So really nothing to talk about more. But the Celtics, they played defense, made their threes like usual. They're probably the best offense in the East. Yeah, they are the best offense in the East. I say probably the second best or third best offense left in the playoffs. But yeah, I wanted to actually talk about the Suns real quick. The problem with the Phoenix Suns is that they shoot a lot of mid-range shots, and they're not getting any foul calls because they're not driving to the basket, and they're not taking up threes. So when it's the Nuggets are shooting threes, while the Suns are shooting twos, and Suns aren't matching it by like getting foul calls. Like the Lakers playing smart. They're driving to the basket and getting the foul calls. When you drive to the basket, you get foul calls, put them in foul trouble. The Suns don't have a lot of depth, so they're not. They got to get Jokic in foul trouble because they're not going to stop these superstars. They need to attack Jokic, but they don't have a lot of point of attack drivers. Like, this is a crazy stat. All year, Chris Paul only tagged the basket like 26 times. That's insane. It's like
26 times total.
Like something is a crazy stat. It's some crazy stat. He's not driving. He's basically just not driving to the basket. The majority of his shots was in the mid range all year and from the three. That's the problem with the Suns. So like, I'm not gonna. Like I said, I didn't have the Suns going to finals anyway because I know their problems. I know their defense could be sus at times, in my opinion, in a depth. When they face, I thought they would beat the Clippers because the Clippers, I didn't really believe in the Clippers. But if the Clippers was healthy, Kawhi they would have beat them. And the Nuggets, they're a deeper team. They have more continuity and more chemistry, and they're a deeper team. And they can't guard Jokic. It's really a bad matchup for the Suns. So I'm not gonna hold this on KD or anyone on the Suns or Booker. I'm not gonna hold this on them. And their bench and Monty Williams, he tried playing their bench and they're bad. It's not like he's not trying anything. Like he played Corey Craig, Josh Okogie, and
he went with Damian Lee. He didn't go with Ross and Warren.
He played.
Warren Evans this whole playoffs.
And they all stink it up. And they all stink it up. And they're playing bad. They just stinging it up. They
playing bad too.
That's the issue. It's like you can't really. The Suns.
There's they back your center. Who else you gonna play?
Why Aiden's playing like trash? What's going on with Aiden?
You can't play
back up there. Aiden can't guard Jokic. Well, no one, or damn near no one can guard Jokic. That's why I feel like the Nuggets will make it to the conference finals, and I feel like they're gonna get the Warriors and Lakers are both kind of bad matchups for the Warriors. For the Nuggets, but if I'm the Nuggets
is the best team in the West to me right now.
But the thing is, if I'm the Nuggets, I'd rather see the Warriors than the Lakers. The reason why, because Jokic is going to struggle a lot more with AD.
But they have no interior, though.
What? Who?
You say you rather see the Warriors?
If I'm the Nuggets. Because AD is going to have a field day with Jokic, in my opinion, and because he's going to attack Jokic, and Jokic struggle with, like, teams that can rebound. The Lakers are a good rebounding team. Even though Jokic might struggle on that drop coverage with 3-point shooting the Warriors, but I feel like the Nuggets this year have more point attack defenders and KCP, Brown.
Green been playing good.
Jamal Murray can play. Jamal Murray's a good defender.
Let's still got Michael Porter.
Michael Porter improved defensively. And Jokic's gonna cook Louis.
Lakers are just great at clogging up the paint. Feel me?
Right. They'll make him play.
Jokic can create offense and Jamal. Hey, true. What do you think about Jamal Murray going back to his top 10 for him?
He was never top 10. I don't go for a wolf.
You don't have a top 10 point guard?
Nah. He's probably playing the best. He at position is deep.
He's not no top 10 point guard.
I don't know if he can pass well enough to be a point guard.
What are you talking? Jared, what are you talking? You didn't be saying. You just.
I'm talking about for his position. Jamal Murray be going stupid.
He's good.
No, his offense is good, but I
I know
don't think
you're
he
not
can
going to put Drew
facilitate.
Holiday above him. Please
Jared,
don't.
what are you, Jared? What are you?
Drew Holiday
talking
played
about?
like absolutely trash in the
This
playoffs.
2023, Jared. What are you talking about? Like,
Y'all
No,
go
I'm
off Drew
saying,
Holiday
like-
regular season stats.
No, I don't consider Jamal Murray a pure point guard. Is my issue.
Oh, he really a two guard.
He is a point guard.
Stop saying these pure points. Who gives a fuck about like? Who cares, bro? Like that shit.
Bro, there's no such thing.
No,
ever
he's not
as
a true
pure
one.
point
True,
guard,
that's what
bro.
we said, but he played a point guard.
Chris
I
Paul.
mean,
Chris Paul.
is he a traditional point guard? No, but like he still plays a point guard position. It is what
He's not a bad playmaker. He's a good playmaker. He's not terrible at it.
Not
He's a great shot creator.
He's been getting better. He got right. So it's like all that true point. I'm like, come on, it's not a lot of dudes averaging point guard averaging 8 assists a game. Like
It's only Trae Young, James Harden, and CP3.
no, I mean he is a point
Chris
guard.
Paul.
Trae Young for surely top 10. Trae Young for surely.
No,
I'm talking about passers. Like that's the only ones that. And Tyrese Halliburton.
Jamal
What you mean?
Murray.
Then
is a point-
Trae Young was second in assists. I know Harden was first, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Trae
Trae Young was
was second.
second.
Tyre and Jokic was third.
Trae Young
No,
got to
Trae
go
Young
good,
was
bro.
first in totals.
But the point is like Jamar is a point guard. Just Jokic he's a main facilitator.
He's a scoring point guard. That's what he is.
Yeah, he's not a
Yeah.
pure point guard. He's a scoring
Yeah,
point
yeah,
guard.
yes, he
Who
is.
cares about a pure point? Who
He
cares?
is a
Bro?
pure point guard because you got point guards like Baron
The
Davis.
Lakers could expose the
who's a
Lakers on the
pure
pick and
point
pop.
guard, and he
Tell
just
you.
How you
scores
got-
first.
Baron
How do you
Davis.
guys define him pure
Hey,
point
true,
guard?
man. Watch out for Aaron Gordon, bro. He been one of their best defenders this
Like,
year.
what are you talking
He's
about?
basically their Derek White. He's basically their Derek White. Feel me? If you know what I
John
mean.
Wall is a pure point guard, but he scores first.
Nah,
Like, what are we
What do
talking
you think about
about?
Aaron
John
Gordon?
Wall's
Yeah,
more
he's
of
a
a
pure
scoring
point
guard.
guard.
I think John Wall's more of a scoring guard.
But that being like, what are you?
Nah,
talking
he can
about?
pass. He can pass.
We talking
I
about
don't
this
think he can
pure
pass,
point guard
but-
is weird. Because
but his thing, like-
they're gonna say something completely contradiction.
No,
shit,
but
like,
true. How do you
Yeah,
define a
yeah,
pure
yeah,
point
That's
guard?
what he's saying. He's
Yeah.
inflating
Come
the
on, bro. You just saying anything, bro.
No, but true. How you define a pure point guard?
Yeah, true.
Who cares about who cares about a pure point guard, bro? Who cares? If he can,
That's
if
basically.
clearly, he's playing the point guard position. Is everybody's
right at
role?
an elite level.
Hold on, everybody's role is different on the team. You do realize that, right? Every point guard don't have the same role.
I do
depending on who they
see where
play
True
on.
coming from because like
What are you
what's
talking
a
about?
what's a true shooting guard? What's a true small forward? What's a true
Well,
power forward?
Well, to me,
Yeah.
a true point guard is somebody like Chris Paul, like somebody who facilitates first.
Somebody who could run an
That's a
offense and
forward
get his
general.
guys
Yeah,
involved.
also run an offense.
You feel me?
Hold on. That being said, though, right? Hold on. That being said, that motherfucker is washed the fuck up.
He is washed.
I'm not talking about Chris Paul now. I'm talking about in his
He's on the
prime.
Word Olympics.
Y'all,
He's
you
a-
doing
he's-
Why did he
word?
hate on Steph Curry? Steph Curry can play make. Oh yeah, Mike
Jerry.
Conley too. Mike
Nah,
Conley
not
too.
really. Not really.
Jerry, he's a
Steph
fluid
Curry can play
general.
make.
Conley can
That's
play
gonna be
make. Mike
anybody.
Conley underrated.
He shoots
Fluid general
first
can be
though.
Anybody
We
control
can
the
move on.
offense.
But he's still playmaking.
He
He's a
shoots
floor
first
general.
though, Ralph. He's not
What
a
are we
floor
talking
general.
about?
We can move on because you just
He
saying-
shoots
Just
first
saying
though, bro.
anything, bro.
You just saying some bullshit because you just on.
Let's
like,
go back to the
How-
Celtics, man.
How is Steph a playmaker?
Hey man,
Man, go.
18.
You can go to
I'm not
sleep.
gonna lie. The problem with the Celtics, are y'all frauds? I'm playing. I'm joking.
Just because he shoot a lot don't mean he's not a
I'm joking.
playmaker. Steph Curry's elite playmaker.
I'm joking. I wanted to troll you, but I'm not. Y'all not frauds. Y'all not frauds.
That's funny as hell. But like,
But-
I mean, what you about to say, Dale?
The Celtics. Here's the problem with the Celtics. Y'all beat yourselves. Y'all your own worst enemy, in my
We
opinion.
shot ourselves in the foot.
Because like even against Atlanta, like I'm Atlanta guy. I like Atlanta.
We have trouble
yeah,
getting down
yeah.
for our competition.
So the problem is even Atlanta series. I'm watching y'all. I'm like, you're playing good, but I'm like, y'all really letting us stay in the game. Y'all letting us stay in the game. Y'all let the Sixers, James Harden go off on y'all. Well, y'all should have like kind of switched with the coverages. Y'all dropping. James Harden had a great game, but that was still a winnable game. I feel even like in the regular season, like against Orlando Magic, I really feel like the Celtics beat themselves because on paper, y'all match up good with every team that's left in the playoffs. Like, let's say y'all see Miami. Let's say y'all see Miami. That zone defense not gonna work because y'all can shoot.
Right.
Right.
The Knicks are the Knicks. So I'm not the Knicks and Knicks. Against the Warriors, I feel like this year, if y'all running back the Warriors, it will be tough because Steph Curry, and that guard. But I feel like the maturity, the turnovers, because what really killed y'all last year, when y'all lost the series, was turnovers, mental lapses, and like kind of like non-basketball stuff and little, well, not non-basketball stuff, but like stuff beyond the X's and O's. So I feel like the Celtics, I had the Celtics going to the finals. I had them beating Milwaukee. Well, Milwaukee's already out of here. And I do have the Celtics winning this year. I just think they beat themselves. Y'all a great team. Tatum. I do have Tatum. He's an MVP caliber player. Jaylen Brown's a great player too. I like Malcolm Brogdon was Brogdon was probably the best addition to any team, in my opinion.
Thank you. What do you think about him winning 6th Man of the Year?
It is well deserved. He was, he bought into that role. Because he can be a starter on any other team. Let's be real.
Exactly.
And Robert Williams, here's the thing. At first, Robert Williams come at the bench. It's pretty good. It's not bad, but it gives y'all just mix it up. I do think
he brings our energy to our bench because when it's Cornette out there with Brogdon, it's like it slows up the offense. You get what I'm saying? Cornette is uncoordinated. Feel me?
He might be the slowest player in the league.
And Rob Williams is fast. Rob Williams fully healthy. Hey, true. We get to see Robert Williams playing without that torn meniscus.
Hey,
he can finally jump and move to the side. He can get out the perimeter and block shots. He can actually defend a pick and roll. You feel me? Last year, he was limited.
Right.
I was talking about Rob Williams last year. I was comparing last year this year.
But listen, man, like I said, the mental, like I said, listen. So this guy focus, and like I said, hopefully that game 1 it can be like, listen, reminder. Hey, listen, man, don't take things for granted. And like I said, I don't care who come out the West. I don't care who come out the West. Shout out to Tracy. I don't care who come out the West. So hey, it's Celtics win that.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tougher. It's gonna be tough though, because there's 2 finals I do want to see. I look for historical reasons, Celtics versus Lakers for historical reasons, and for the narrative reasons. And for narratives, I would like to see the battle of big man, Jokic and Embiid. Those are 2 finals I would like to see, in my opinion, if it happens.
The finals I would like to see,
or the rematch between
that Lakers one to me seems like a bad matchup.
The matchup. Listen, whoever come out the West can get it. Whoever in the West can get it. It's really that simple.
I don't give a fuck about none of them teams in the West. Ain't none of them beating the Celtics, bro.
Here's my question.
The best team in the West to me is the Nuggets.
What's your question?
That's true.
I'm being honest. Nuggets is very deep.
Can you hear me, True?
Okay,
so my question: the reason I think the Lakers is a bad matchup is just because of the history with LeBron. Like that's not been a good matchup for Boston.
That's a terrible take, but anyway.
But then again,
terrible take.
That's a terrible LeBron though.
But then that's
a terrible take.
There's a different Boston team.
Memphis played bad, and LeBron haven't really been going off like that. Feel me? Even though he did close out Game 5 in the second half. But LeBron even said if it wasn't for D'Lo, they wouldn't have won that game in Game 5.
There's a different Boston team.
Anyway, I know that. I'm just saying like that.
And we're not a stupid team like Memphis, though. We got the most well-balanced roster in the NBA, right or wrong.
Jared, though, that was
we got guards, we got wings, we got bigs.
Hold on. Jared, that was a terrible take because at the end of the day, LeBron, that's not the same LeBron James no more. You don't have Eric Spoelstra on this team. You don't even have a Todd Lou on this team as a coach. So put things in perspective. And it's not like
Darvin Ham rotations be questionable.
It was good last game.
And then they be using Vanderbilt as a spot up shooter. He don't know how to utilize Vanderbilt.
Come on, bro. I'm not worried about you talking about a bad man. How's a bad matchup? And we like what are you talking about? We can
hey, go look at the last game.
Last 3 series against
LeBron. The last game when Al Horford and Brogdon did the AD. Go look at that game.
Jared,
the rest of these niggas in the game. They still lost.
Hold on, Jared. That was who phone is that?
I don't know who that is, True.
Not mine.
That's Tracy.
Is you Tracy? You good. What up, Tracy?
My fault. Sorry about that.
You good. But here's the thing about that, like, because that was a narrative take. We all can agree that was like a narrative take, right?
But that's a fact. They've lost the last 3 series.
Hold on. That's cool. That's hold up. Yeah, that was a narrative take. That was a narrative take. Or let's talk basketball. What does the Lakers do that will give the Celtics problems?
I say inside. I think the inside
interior. The interior, AD would cook.
Let Jared. Okay, so you said
I think the interior, AD would cook inside.
Okay, that being said, though, right? So do you think so? So Celtic defensively can't force AD.
Well, no, they're a good perimeter defense. Their interior defense to me is still suspect a little bit.
How are defense suspect? We a top two. We was a top.
I didn't say their entire defense. I said their interior defense.
You don't be a top 2 defense in the league without having bad interior defense. What are you talking
I didn't
about?
say bad. I still think AD would get him.
You said our defense is. You said our interior defense is suspect, but we were.
It is a little bit.
How is it suspect? Hold on. Tell me how.
Okay.
Because you were talking about narrative. We're gonna talk basketball. How is the Celtics interior defense suspect?
Great bigs can take advantage of bigs inside, though. True. Like you got to remember, the front line is Robert Williams, who isn't a healthy player for the most part, and a 37-year-old Al Horford. Like that's
what injury? Hold on. What injury report did you saw that Rob Williams wasn't healthy? Rob,
I didn't say he wasn't healthy. I said he.
Anybody? What injury report you saw that Rob Williams wasn't healthy?
Jared. He's not injured.
I didn't say he was injured. Now I said like he's not healthy.
Hold on, Jared. This is what I'm trying to base it. Everything you saying right now is a narrative.
How is everything a narrative?
You just said
he's only coming off the bench to help the Celtics, bro.
Hold on, this is what you said. Everything you said was just a narrative. I don't know. You just noticed that. You said, "Well, Robert Williams, he's always hurt, and Al Horford, he's old." You only talking in narratives.
How's that a narrative when Al Horford's like 36?
But why you brought it up when he's been balling though? He's been balling. He's not a bad player.
I didn't say he was a bad player.
What was he doing tonight if he wasn't protecting the room?
No, I get that. I know he's a good player. My thought is like you got to remember we're talking about LeBron and Anthony Davis. Like LeBron historically just kills Al Horford. Like that's not a good match.
That's a narrative, bro.
That's not a narrative. That's a fact.
There's a narrative because at the end of the day, it's not the same LeBron no more, right? And then that being said,
we know that.
And that being said, Al Horford still was. And here's the thing, though. Let's put things into context too. And if people want to say, well, the Lakers competed, it was close games in the regular season, which regular season doesn't matter because we have a Atlanta Hawks fan in Dev. We swept the Atlanta Hawks in the regular season. It took 6 games to beat Atlanta. With that being said, though, the first game against the Lakers, Al Horford and Rob Williams did not play. The second game, Robert Williams did not play.
Marcus Smart didn't play.
And Marcus Smart didn't play. And Malcolm Brogdon didn't play in the first game either.
The reason why the Celtics and Lakers won't be a bad matchup because like the same way how the Lakers got others, the Celtics got others too. Meaning that the same way how Lakers have also how guys have the same way how the Lakers have guys that can go off like Reeves, D'Lo, and Rui. The Celtics got that.
What happened when they ran against us? Rui,
Rui
wasn't there yet.
I'm not done.
Look up Derek White.
No, I'm not done. I'm saying, no, see, I'm on your side. I'm saying the Celtics got the same thing. Y'all got guys that can go off to him: Brogdon, Smart, White, and Brown. I'm saying, like the same way how the Lakers got guys go off. The same thing the Celtics got guys that can go off. Yes, AD can get his in the paint, but I feel like the Celtics can ultimately win because I feel like the shooting differences, the wings that can switch on, the guards attack, and I feel like they can are able to play more in a nuance of offense than the Lakers. Whereas the Lakers are a great shooting team.
We can expose AD on the pick and roll and the pick and pop.
Well, you're not exposed 80 is
mobile. 80's mobile.
Listen, no, 80 is different.
80's not gonna lead the paint. He's gonna run out job credit, bro.
He's mobile, bro.
AD, they defense is trash.
AD can guard in the perimeter
1 through 5.
In New Orleans.
Hold on.
No, he still can. He still can.
Hold on.
He be getting exposed in the perimeter.
He's not getting exposed.
He be getting exposed in the room.
That's cap.
Hold on. AD is one of the best defenders in the league. That being said, though.
But what I gotta do with his perimeter defense?
Hold on.
You can guard 1 through 5.
Hold on. Let me finish. That being said, like they can protect it. They're going to protect the paint. Lakers care about is protect the paint and not letting you get any shots in the paint. But that being said, though, and the Warriors are good spacing. They're a team that can guard in space. But that being said, they not playing. You're playing against a Celtics team that has better spacing, believe it or not, than the Warriors do.
Facts.
Believe it or not, we've been
Yeah,
shooting
the
better than the
Warriors,
Warriors.
the Warriors just have better actions,
Yeah,
like
but
plays.
We got a lot of
they
stars.
may got better plays
And then you know how they
But
say
we're talking
Jaren
about
Jackson commit dumb fouls. AD commit a lot of dumb fouls in perimeter too.
But he
That wasn't the first time he had a brain for it, true.
No, the
He did
point
it
is,
way
the
more than
point is,
one time.
no, the point, but he's not going to be he's not going to be asked to guard the perimeter.
Yeah.
That's my point. The point is he's going to be in the paint. But that being said, though,
Right.
the Lakers going to have trouble guarding the perimeter.
Well, the Lakers have to win the series first. They got to win the
They
series.
gotta
They
win
win
the
the
series.
series.
I'm just saying,
Okay,
They're gonna win the
we
series. They're gonna win the series.
we were talking about matchups.
Off of one game?
I'm just saying. I'm just going over hypothetical matchups.
Hold on,
He
True.
lost by a couple points.
Hold on, True. I'm
Jay.
sorry about that, man.
I think they're gonna win the
By a couple
series.
points. What you mean it's over?
I wasn't finished. I'm getting caught up. I got you.
It's going 7.
I mean, I got going 7-2. I got Warriors, but still, I'm just saying hypothetical matchup. I mean, Warriors got a game plan. I mean, and that's a good segue. How you feel can the Warriors can adjust in this series?
Wait, hold up before I
They
answer
only
that.
got killed in the paint, True.
I'm asking Tracy first. Tracy.
They shot bad from the
My
three.
fault.
Oh, my bad, Tracy.
Honestly, after all everybody said is, yeah, they need to. They're gonna adjust some things, but at the end of the day, we were still 3 away from. We was actually a tie game. Jordan Poole took a shot that was actually he took about 3 or 4 shots that didn't make sense to me. You're not the hold on. You're not the number 1 scorer. You're not the number 2 scorer. You're basically you're not even the number 3 scorer. But yeah, you pull all the way up from 3-point line and shoot a shot when everybody's trailing and coming back on offense. You could have just slowed the game down, got a better shot. It was still like maybe 2 to 3 minutes on the shot clock. That right there was a horrible shot. And then when it comes to it, at the end of the day, like as much as everybody says Draymond Green does movement screens, in that game it was very physical on the Lakers side. And congratulations, man. They playing how it should be played. And honestly, after all of that, it was still a tie game under 5 minutes. The Warriors had an opportunity to win it. Jordan Poole side a shot. I think Andrew Wiggins turned the ball over or Looney. So we can make adjustments. But I still think we got a good chance at even the series up and heading to LA.
I think the series it was a good game by the Lakers because the Warriors started off hot from 3, and the Lakers still won the quarter. So the problem is the defense that the Warriors played on Sabonis. You can't play the same defense on AD because AD is a flat out better player than Sabonis. That's just that little leave him open for
Can
the
I
mid
ask you a
range.
question?
Oh, what's up? What's up?
Well, did they back all the way off of Anthony Davis the whole game?
Oh no, not the whole game. Well, no, I'm just saying that's the differences. That's a difference. It's a different game plan. So AD's the X factor. I feel like Curry had a bad game, but he just got off shooting a game 7 hectic. So he's gonna bounce back. So like, I'm not surprised. I thought he would be a little off because let's be realistic. He just got.
I don't think
tired.
Steph Curry had a bad game. I
Shooting game.
don't know what y'all talking about because in the 4th quarter, Steph Curry shot. He had 10 straight points in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I know. He picked
It
it back
wasn't.
up.
Hold on, man. It wasn't until Jordan Poole started making the crazy shots.
No, he picked it back.
They didn't even. Hold on, man. As much as y'all watched the game, they didn't even try to go to Stephen Clay. It was Jordan Poole that pretty much just took over shots. And then once again, you whine and complain about foul calls, and all the way down the court, and you get beat. And on top of that, even after all I said, at the end of the day, D'Angelo Russell. I mean, if he's going to shoot like that every game of the series, I'm cool with that. I'd rather get beat by anybody else because it wasn't Anthony Davis that really beat us.
Mhm.
As much as he had 30 points and he had 23 rebounds, that's not what's really beat us. There were some other players that contribute to the because D'Angelo Russell, he was fast into the got like a couple layups. The defense miscalculations, but he made some tough 3-point shots, 2-point shots. Austin Reeves, which he's been doing these playoff series, making really good 3-point shots, 2-point shots. It's a make or miss league, but at the end of the day, I just think that we were just like a couple shots away from winning. If it wasn't for misplays and Jordan Poole's taking horrible shots, if I can go back and get 3 or 4 shots that Jordan Poole took, and we slow down our offense a little bit, I think we would have had our opportunity at the end. But at the end of the day, the Lakers took game 1, and just like the Boston did, we just got to come back game 2 and win.
Yeah.
I like the answer though.
And I think
oh, that's bullshit.
And Jordan Poole, and the thing is, Jordan Poole, that was a great double by at the end of the day by the Lakers, because they play ABC anybody but Curry. You don't want Curry taking that shot. Like, and here's the thing, Jordan Poole, he should have took a step in because there's 11 seconds left in the game. He had time to take a step up and shoot 3. He didn't have to shoot it from that deep. I do agree with that, but I feel like the Lakers had a good. They also made some good adjustments. I shout out Darvin Ham for some of the adjustments he made. The rotations he made with switching Bando and Schroeder on Curry, because you're gonna have to play those two majority of the time. And then I feel like the offense picked up. It got stagnant at that point for the Lakers, but I feel like it was a good game. The Warriors, I got Warriors winning game 2, but I do got a series going 7 though.
Hey, I want to call bullshit. I call bullshit on Steph Curry not having a bad game. How many shots he made? How many shots he had to take?
How many shots he had?
Hold on. How many shots he had to take to get 27? He took like 27 shots to get 27 points. That's not a bad game.
He took 20 shots. What I'm saying is, in 4th quarter, he had 10 straight points.
That don't matter. It's still a bad game.
It's not a bad game, man. At the end of the day, it wasn't his fault.
Oh my God. This man just
if you want to talk about, hold on, let me pull up the stats. If you want to talk about a bad game, he had. I mean, hey, you look at him,
bruh. If you take 27 shots to get 27 points, and the majority of them threes,
he shot 41% from the field.
41%. That's not good.
Inefficient.
Okay, Jerry.
What I'm saying is, man, at the end of the day,
what you said is that was a bad game.
I said at the end of the
no
day,
way around it.
At the end of the day, in the 4th quarter,
I don't care about the 4th quarter.
Mike, I don't
the whole game. The 4th quarter is not the whole game. So hold on. So if I blow you out by 50, and you score 20 points in the 4th quarter, that's still a good game. No,
that'd be empty stats.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all. Hold on. Let me tell y'all Warriors something.
Different analogy.
All year long, that's why I say all the Warriors. Whoever the Warriors fan, that's what I'm talking to. Y'all can make all the excuses y'all want to make. Y'all can say all the stuff y'all want to say. All the experts pick the Warriors to win because they championship pedigree, all that bullshit. That's all bullshit. The Lakers are just a better team. This is not the team that started. This is not the Lakers team. This is not the Lakers team that started the regular season. People were picking at them all year. They're 13 seed. So they went from 13 seed. They pushed all the way up to the 7th seed. They went through the play-in. If you look at the second half of the season, who got the best record?
Yeah,
who got the best defense?
The Lakers.
Come
this
on,
is turning into an elite team.
The numbers, exactly. But nobody don't want to admit it. See, nobody. But Jared, but nobody don't want to admit it. You see what I'm saying?
What? I meant what? Hold on.
They're an elite team now, True. They're an elite team.
Exactly.
They not elite shit. Fuck you talking
Yes, they are, True.
Hold on.
True.
They got the best defense in the league.
What are you talking about being elite for? Hold up. That being said, though, it's only game one. It's only game one. We talking
it's only game. Hold on.
They're gonna beat the Warriors, True.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. When the Lakers was okay, so when they were the 13th seed, everybody was saying they were 13th seed. So what that is? So that's okay. So they're not playing trash now.
They had a bad roster.
So hold on. So now they're not playing trash, and I'm giving them their credit. Hold on, they're not playing trash now. I see. So if they're not playing trash now, and I'm celebrating them, how's our front running?
They're not at all. They're actually rolling.
So if I'm front running, then you was kicking the team when they was down.
But hold on, Mike. You just sit up here and say that they're
so
a better
it's both
team.
Ways.
Hold on, you just sit up here and say they're a better team.
I said they are.
Hold on.
Bro, no, I'm talking about all season long. If you look at the record between Golden State and the Lakers, even when the Lakers had that bad roster, they still beat Golden State.
They were 3-1.
They too big, man. They too big and physical for Golden State.
Hold on.
After all you just said, they still lost by 5.
It don't matter how much they lost by. You can lose by 1 point. You lost.
They still don't make the hold on. But hold on, man.
Okay, hold on. Y'all had 3 teammates with 6 threes, and you still lost.
That being said, though,
that's never been done before. 3
the whole Western Conference been bad, bro.
3
it was
teams.
only about 450 win teams, bro.
Hold on, bro. Let me say
the Western
Conference isn't bad,
Let me tell you something about this whole season.
This year, they wouldn't make the playoffs.
This whole season ain't nothing been regular. You look at what happened to the Heat and Milwaukee.
And the Bucks,
teams. What does that tell
you? Look at what the Lakers just did in Memphis and what they started out doing against Golden State. It's everything upside down, but nobody don't want to admit it.
The way you're looking at the bench, you're going to be
This is an elite team now.
Hold on, you talking about the West. Look at the East.
Way more competitive.
Got it, man. Hold on, man. At the end of the day,
how's the East more competitive?
Hold on,
man.
No,
we say how the East more competitive. That don't make no sense.
About this year.
That's not true.
Hold on, that being
the West from number 4 all the way to 13 were like 4 and 3 games apart.
Hold on. Let me say this though. That being said, like we're not gonna act like motherfuckers was saying the Warriors wasn't like that either though. They were getting almost the same treatment the Lakers were getting. They were just been more because they was a bit more.
No, they was not. Everybody was still saying. Everybody believed in the Warriors. Yep, they were still kissing their ass.
That's a lie.
And they still doing it right now.
That's a lie.
Hold on.
Chris,
bro, you don't know what you've been looking at. When Sacramento went up 2-0, everybody still believed in the Warriors.
Words in my mouth. You put words in my mouth. Cause what are you talking about right now? You just cutting people off. That being said, they trusted the Warriors more than Lakers. Obviously,
that's what I said.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
That being said, though, because they was better team than y'all, the whole majority of the season. That's a fact.
No, that's not a fact. That's not a fact.
That's a fact.
They lost 3 out of 4. True. They lost 3 out of 4.
Look. We just like true. I'm gonna tell you how fake and phony you is. Cause your team did the same thing last year. Your team did the same shit last year. They were sorry as hell. They were sorry as hell through the first half of the season.
I mean that is true. That is true. That team was terrible.
That's bullshit. Hold on. Fuck that. And Jerry, keep all that ad lib. I'm keeping all the fuckers off the panel. We not gonna do this shit right now. Don't see why y'all Lakers fans going simply trying to compare us to the fucking. No, don't do that bullshit.
So y'all was sorry as hell. So the first half of the season, y'all was sorry as hell.
19 and 25, true.
Hold on. Y'all was sorry as hell majority of the fucking season.
That's a lie. The second half of the season, we got the best record, fool.
All right, bro.
Since the trade
True,
deadline,
true,
we got
They
a
were
better.
bad the
true,
first half.
true,
Oh
They were
my
bad the first half.
God,
true,
true.
true,
So you,
right.
man, hey,
They were
this
bad the
your,
first
hey,
half.
True.
bro,
true,
this your pattern, and
true,
everything, but
true,
you
true,
lying, nigga. Y'all was
true,
19 and
true,
25,
true,
19 and
true,
25.
Right.
true.
What up, Lee?
All right, I just had to come in. Let me just say, true. This is your platform. This is your channel. All right. Can you please? And I'm not in the business of telling anybody what to do. But true, can you please run your channel and quit letting people cut you off?
I got you, Lee.
Please.
I'm about hold on. I got you, Lee. Hold on, MJ. I'm lying like so. What compare? Hold on, Ralph. We're going to go to a Laker. Ralph is a Laker fan. Ralph, how was this? Is the Lakers late season is comparable to Celtics season last year? Yes or no?
No,
The way it's going now is kind of is.
it's a little different.
It
No,
is.
no,
It
no,
is.
no, no. Only
It's really not,
because
bro.
y'all
It's
both
really not.
they started in the play-in. Y'all started in the play-in and went to the second seed or whatever y'all was, top 5.
Second seed.
They was in the play-in. They
No,
won
we
their
was not in the
game.
play. We was not in the play. We was not in the play-in, bro. We was second seed going in the playoffs. What are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about the when y'all started.
Before Derek
No,
White.
that's not the same. But that's not the same. If you comparing a playing team Lakers to a team that was not a playing team, we were the Celtics turned around legit last year, legit middle of the season.
Right, February.
No, January.
Yeah,
The
January for the trade.
The Lakers became good. The Lakers became good the last like 20 games.
That's not true.
They got
not true.
better. They got better after the trade.
But hold on. Only thing I'm saying, I'm not saying it's exactly the same.
I'm saying
I'm saying
y'all
it's
edging this out, but
it's very similar. That's all I'm saying. And let me.
It is similar. It is similar.
Can I ask something? Can I ask a question?
What's good,
because I done heard numerous panels, and I ain't trying to start nothing, but why this dude come on here every time and then tell other people what they should and shouldn't do with their channel? He talk about me because I did come here a little bit over passionate or whatever. But man, calm your ass down, Lee. Nobody want to hear that bullshit you talking.
First of all, I'm not. First
of all, my ass. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say, nigga.
First of all, I'm talking about.
I don't even want to hear nothing you got to say. You don't even say nothing to me.
This is the truth
don't
channel.
Even say nothing to me.
It's not your channel.
It's not your channel either. Is it your channel then? Is it your channel then? Is it yours? Is it yours? You get you one.
Get your panel.
You get you one.
Get your panel then. Get your panel then.
Oh, fuck ass. No, I ain't trying to tell other people what they need to do.
Get your panel then. Suck a dick, you idiot. Pussy. Shut up.
Hold on, chill, Lee. Hold on, chill, yo. Hold on, chill. It's over. But that being said, though, I'm not saying Lakers. Nobody's gonna deny the Lakers didn't turn around, but like y'all turned around at the deadline. The Celtics turned around legit middle of the season.
That's
the only difference, though. I'm just saying it's similar. I ain't trying to say we finna win a championship. No, but like, I'm just saying it's a similar. That's all it is. You can't deny it.
No.
It don't matter when they turn it around. It matters if they turn it around. That's what I'm saying.
At the end of the day, though, it's not comparable, though.
It is comparable.
That's
it is. Why is it not comparable?
Y'all not playing it.
Why? Because you like the Boston Celtics so much, and you don't want to give nobody else no credit. Come on, man.
I'll give y'all credit, but y'all not playing that.
No, bro. Listen, remember last year when y'all were 19 and 25, and when y'all turned it around, you was talking your shit. So expect somebody else who was a fan of another team to talk their shit. Come on, man.
Shout out to B, because B did say this shit last stream too. Like, it's not the same shit, bro. It's not the same.
It is the same. It don't matter when you turned it around. You trying to split hairs like, oh, we did it in the middle of the season. Y'all did it at the end of the season. It don't matter. We doing it and we came into the playoffs strong just like y'all did.
Y'all did not come to the playoffs strong. Y'all was playing. Y'all are a playing team.
We did. I said we
just beat the number 2 seed.
I said we came into the playoffs. I ain't talking about the play-in game. Once we got in the playoffs, we won our series, and we won. And we
seed in the West.
Let me say this though.
Man, you don't want to give us. Man, come on, bro. Be honest.
You gotta stop hating, Drew.
Hold
everybody picked Memphis to win the series. We beat them.
Right.
Everybody picking the Warriors, and we beat the first game. Not to say we're gonna win the series.
Why you
Warriors might come back.
Hold on. Let me say this though. That being said, reason why
Not everybody picked the Warriors, man. See, now you just
hold on. Let me say this though. Chris. That being said, the reason why it's not the same. Y'all just trying to get some type of influence and hope. That's why y'all even saying that shit. It's reasons why it's not the same because y'all look at that Celtics run last year. They didn't lose a back-to-back game for like 4 or 3 months till they played against the Warriors. Y'all forget
Bro,
that,
I'm not splitting hairs about how many games they won or didn't win. All I'm talking about is they picked up their defense. They picked up their defense, and they turned to a better. They made a trade at the deadline. They picked up their defense, and they start winning. 21-9. 21-9 in the last 30 games. And then they won their first round series. And now they winning their second round series. I'm not talking about individual. Oh, we never won, lost back to back, or we never won this many. All I'm talking about is the turnaround. Not the exact specifics.
My point is this though. You
talking about? Come on, man. You trying to split hairs, bro?
You see some type of level of turnaround every season by a different team or whatever the case may be.
No, not every team.
Not to this extent.
Not to this extent, bro. We was a 13th seed. People was picking at the Lakers. Oh, talk to me when you win the 13th seed. But
13 seeds to pass with a conference final.
Y'all finished the 8th seed.
And now we're in the semifinals, up 1 game. Come on, man. Y'all didn't see this coming.
Against the defending champion.
That being said,
hold on, y'all. Sorry about that, True.
Sorry about that, man. You get it. It's still only 1 game. The Warriors come back and win like next 4 games in a row.
Right? It was
I could have swore I just said that. I'm talking about up until now, because that's all I can go on. I'm not saying it's exactly the same. It's 100% just like the Boston Celtics last year, but it's very similar how the team. Yeah, it is, man. You just want to see. Golly.
Really not, though.
Bro, you just.
It is not. It just
We agree to disagree,
right, Mike?
We agree to disagree. We agree to disagree.
Mike, it's very similar, right? Then you already know the outcome. What could be the outcome in this series?
See, that's what I'm saying. Maybe I'm because of my okay, Lee was right, okay, but I was sitting back listening to y'all capping, so the frustration built up. So that's why I came kind of like I came. But what I'm saying is, come on, man, just be
who was capping, man? Who was capping? Who said
when you said Curry didn't have a bad game?
I said the fourth quarter. No, he didn't. He came on at the fourth quarter.
Bruh, that is a bad game for him. That is just be honest.
He still shot terrible.
All right. It don't mean he's not gonna have a great game. I'm just saying that particular game, he did not have a good game.
All right, man, you just cutting me off, bro.
Not to his standards. That's all I'm saying. LeBron had no good standards.
Hold on. You sit up here talk about he didn't have a great game. I'm not sitting there. I said in the fourth quarter, and people say he didn't have a good game, but in the fourth quarter, he had 10 straight points. The Warriors were literally tied with the Lakers.
What happened right after they got tied?
Hold on. The only reason why the Lakers went up after that was simple because there was a turnover, and then before that, Jordan Poole shot a long 3-point shot. He shouldn't even have taken that shot. He should have slowed down the offense. Like I like how somebody said it best. What they was doing was the Warriors, they were shooting 3-point shots, but if you look at Jordan Poole, he shot a 3-point shot all the way almost to the back of the when you come across the center line to beat the count, and then he shot a 3-point shot right there.
I saw the entirety of the game.
That was 40 feet. And at the end of the day, the Lakers won. They were physical. Like I said, I give them the first game. They were physical. Y'all won the game. But I'm just saying,
But I'm saying,
it was close.
you acting just like Steve Kerr say. He hit that shot on multiple occasions before, and then when they hit it, they shimmy down the court. They be shaking, and so he don't never hit that shot. They don't call him Steph Curry like.
You know what?
He does hit that shot.
Come on,
bro. So the head coach lied, but you right.
So basically, hold on. So basically, so you mean to tell me when it was tied, and
I'm not saying he couldn't have found a better shot.
Hold on.
I'm just saying that's a shot that he's made many times. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, at the end of the day, he took 3 or 4 shots. And that side, everybody was just coming back down the court. Of course, the coach is not going to.
That's what Kerr was on. That's what Kerr was mad about. He was mad about Draymond and them not getting down court faster.
But at the end of the day, with Jordan
he
Poole,
was more mad at them than the shot that Jordan Poole took.
Okay,
because if he would have hit it, you wouldn't be saying that right now. Because you've seen him hit it many times before. You just saying because.
No, I just been putting. Hold on. You haven't been on here really, Mike. Because I have stood up here and said that Jordan Poole all year has been making the most stupidest plays.
Yeah, he has.
And like I said, okay, he was wide open for a 3-point shot. But if you look at the shot clock, you look at the time that it was tied. It was in the fourth quarter. You could have just slowed down. Of course, the coach is not going to say it was. He's not going to sit up there and call Jordan Poole out in the middle of
He called Draymond them out for not getting down court fast enough.
I mean, hey, shout out to him. Shout out for him for saying that. But at the end of the day, it was still a tie game. And when Jordan Poole took that shot, which it was way out there, he took that shot, he missed it, and at the end of the day, it was a couple turnovers. But at the end of the day, I won by 5. Congratulations.
But that's my whole point. This is what I understand, right? This is what I've been watching. I don't come on the panels that much, but I'm always in the background listening, and all I hear is people talking about how much they lost by. Do they get credit for that? Do you get something for only losing by 5? What you get for that?
It's not college.
So if you can blow out by 40 or 30, that won't be no momentum going into the next game.
But that's my whole point, homeboy. We didn't blow somebody out by 40 already this playoffs.
Game 6.
You see what I'm saying? In the playoffs, it don't matter how you win. If you win by 40, if you win by half a point, you win. You win and advance. The key is to win and advance. That's the key. To win and advance. You know, sometimes
you said off one game that this team is better than but who knows?
No, that's a lie.
You just said that they was
because I was yelling and stuff and being irate. You probably ain't hear what I said, so I'm gonna say it again. All the season we 4-1 against them, and every time that we have beaten them is because of the same recipe. We are bigger in the paint. We are more physical than them. They cannot do anything. Even when Anthony Davis don't have that many points, he still played great defense. If you notice what we were doing to them, we was funneling them off the 3-point line, and they were going into the hole and getting their jump blocked or altered. When they was playing Sacramento, they were going. Steph Curry was going to the hole with impunity, laying it up with the left hand, laying it up with the right hand. But when he can't do that against us.
You know what he can do? The adjustments that they're gonna make is this way.
He's gonna have to. You know what he's gonna have to do? He's gonna have to shoot 30. He's gonna have to shoot 30 some times to get 30 some points.
That's too many.
No,
that's too many.
You said it.
No, I'm gonna tell you what he can do.
Bro, the definition of insanity is trying to do the same thing over and over again and get the same result.
We can't play any other way though, Mike.
But that's my whole point. I'm saying, the Lakers are a bigger, more physical team. The best thing that they can do is what Steve Kerr did in the fourth quarter, and that's let Steph Curry bring the ball up. Before, they was running them around all off them screens, And with Vanderbilt being taller than him, he's still affecting his shot because even when he's not attached like say a Schroeder would be, he's still long enough to bother his shot. You see what I'm saying? But once they put him on the ball and he had the ball in his hand and he could do like a pick and roll, he got more open shots. But all that's gonna do is like I said, is Anthony Davis gonna step up more. So he's gonna still have to get the ball out of his hands.
But here's
The
the thing, man.
problem that y'all have against the Lakers, and not just the Lakers, if y'all beat the Lakers and y'all happen to play Denver, and that's who it looked like y'all gonna have to play, y'all ain't got no answer for Joker in the middle.
But
And then it's even worse with Joker because Joker is a way better passer than Anthony Davis. So it's gonna be even worse if y'all play them. That's y'all problem.
It's always
See,
been
last
our
year,
Yeah, they don't have big names.
last year, y'all got through teams that had y'all ain't really play no teams that had a big inside presence like that on y'all way to the championship.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
No, what I'm saying is I agree
And
with
I'm not saying that Boston and Lakers are exactly the same from last year. I'm just saying it's a similar I don't know what the word I want to use, but it's similar in the fact that it started out not looking good. Y'all, okay, Boston started turning theirs around early. Okay, so be it. But it's
Similar
still
circumstance, man.
but the same facts remain. The people did not believe in Boston at first.
Man,
And I
No,
was
not at all.
one of the main ones. True, you get mad at me, but you know I was one of the main ones coming on these panels and telling people, I said, y'all, this is not the same Boston team from the start of the season.
No, you did say that.
Okay, so that's all I see. That's all I see with the Lakers. They're not the same team that they was at the beginning of the season.
I think the reason why I think it's still different because even like that being said though, only people that was really on these spaces per se that was saying that is only me. Like I said, a couple people. Like I said, you said you. Like it's only a few people that believe in that.
And the
Like,
reason I believe in y'all so much last year,
that believe in Lakers, right? There's more people that believe in that Lakers team even now. Like even now, okay.
But you know what that was true. True, you know what that was true. That's just that Laker fandom.
No,
that's
right,
what that is.
You're talking about stands.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Even in general sense, right? It's like it was crazy because like even now, like okay, like when we beat Brooklyn, it was an excuse why we beat them. Oh, this and that, boom, boom.
That's what they do. That's what it feels like they're doing, and that's what it feels like they're doing to the Lakers.
They're doing it to the Lakers. They said Ja was out.
That's what it feels like.
Oh, it's really not that much because
and on Lee, man, my apologies, brother.
No.
I just want to say that to Lee, man. My apologies, man. I was just a little overhyped. That's all.
True, everybody's been saying that Ja was out as an excuse.
But here's the thing though. But you can't. But people, I'm not saying you're not hearing it at all. But it's not really that big. It's really not the same as last year compared to with the Brooklyn because a lot of people still had the Grizzlies beating the Lakers, so it didn't matter. Like it doesn't. You get what I'm saying? They're not using the Steven Adams. Like you can't use that. Like when Celtics was going in run. When Celtics was going in a run, they was giving well, such and such got hurt, such and players got hurt, whatever the case may be.
Well, that's what they used that before we even played Memphis. They were talking about Steven Adams and Brandon Clark are hurt.
A lot of people were doing that.
But that being said, though, and me and other people were still saying Grizzlies were still going to beat the Lakers. So it's not you can't. But that being said, hey, hats off to the Lakers for doing that. I'm not, but you're not seeing me preaching, only if they had Steven Adams, they would have won. I'm not preaching that.
Wait, but who used the injury excuse last year, though, True?
No, right.
Everybody was.
Jared, come on, Jared, stop it.
Everybody was. They was using that. They was using it last year.
Not all that much. Like I'll say the
all last year. They were saying that.
Yeah, they was. They was.
compared. Even Chris Middleton shit. Even the Chris Middleton shit. And I
Well,
was
no, I
saying,
mean okay, now that one was used a lot just because.
Even though Robin Williams was hurt too, and I'm not, and it was like, well, y'all comparing the guys' level. No, it's not about a level of player. It's about the roles of.
Yeah, it's about what he do for the team. Yeah,
no, but people.
I said that too.
Williams, like that didn't, which was being disingenuous because Rob Williams was our best rebounder and arguably may have been the best defender, our best interior defender.
Yeah, he was definitely the best interior defender.
Almost impactful defender per se.
Right. I think the reason people
that would be disingenuous. Like, bro, we would. That was why it was so impressive last year with the Celtics did historically. It was like mind you, that they had to deal with injuries and they still were doing that. But Robert went like that wasn't crazy.
And that's why I say I see the similarities because we was dealing with injuries too. Anthony Davis been out and LeBron been out. The whole time when LeBron was out, we still had a winning record. Right. You never see no Lakers. You never see no LeBron teams like that.
No,
usually LeBron teams. So even when all the years he played, he go sit on the bench. They got to leave.
They fall apart.
They get cut.
Yep.
But this team, that's why I say this team is different.
Yeah, this team has
LeBron sitting on the bench and we pushing the league up.
Yeah, this team knows who they are now.
But that's what I'm saying. Like the people believe in this Lakers team just because of.
But I see a lot of Lakers fans believing in Lakers team.
Outside of Lakers fans, everybody was hating.
All the quote unquote experts.
They were dogging the Lakers.
Ain't none of them picked the Lakers to beat Memphis.
Yeah.
And ain't none of them picking the Lakers to beat Golden State. And I can understand if they're looking at the team that started the season.
Some people thought they were losing 5 though, true.
We got Chris here. What up, Chris? But I'm just saying, like, regardless of like who is coming from, though, it's like even it's like cause nobody gonna deny the Lakers are good and they turn it around. I don't think nobody denying that. But
yeah, they still talking about can Anthony Davis do this every night and.
Right,
but that's what tripped me out about it because it's a team game.
It was reasonable, right? But it was also reasonable why the Memphis people would pick Memphis against Grizzlies. But like people would make it seem like when last year Nets was so far as a superior team. This is this and that, and it's like it was complete opposite.
No, but some people did pick the Celtics. Sure,
I'm not saying nobody didn't, but like let's be honest though, like. No, like I not said this. I told what people was going to happen. I said last year that the Celtics was going to violate the Nets, and look what happened.
Nobody picked the sweep though.
The same reason I picked Boston is the same reason I'm on the Lakers right now. What really turned it around for the Boston Celtics was their defense. And if you look, who didn't got the number one defense in these playoffs so far, it's the Lakers. That's the main similarity that I see. Y'all, last year when Boston started playing that D, I'm talking about that real D.
But people going to pick like the Warriors. You can't get. I'm
not upset. I'm not upset that they pick the Warriors.
That's more of a safe. That's like a safe. I mean, in the day, it's like because they just.
But it's not really. But really, is it? Because they're going by because they won the championship last year.
They're basing it off their reputation.
They're not going by this year.
No, it's a reputation.
Because if you go by this year, who had the worst road record in the league?
Mike, let me ask you a question, Mike. I'm glad you said that, Mike.
Ever,
hold on, man. I'm glad you said that, Mike. The Warriors was down 2-0 against the Sacramento Kings.
But that's what I'm trying to get you to understand.
The Kings don't play defense, though, Tracy.
The Lakers are not the Sacramento Kings.
Man, hold on. I'm not saying. I didn't say they was, man. Nobody sitting up here saying.
Hey, my fault. I got to end the stream. I'll get ready for work. But
all right, man.
I lost track of time. Listen, hey, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna stream later. I'm gonna stream when I get off. So
salute,
salute y'all.
I appreciate y'all, man. It's your boy True. Peace. I'll catch y'all later. It's your boy. I'm going.
So